Well, now, my package from Kingdom Fragrances came in, and this is some bucket list fragrances, essentially, and I think I'll put that in the title, actually, because it's fragrances I've been wanting to get that I finally checked off the bucket list. So stay tuned. So, excellent packing job by Steve. Shout out to you, Steve, Fragrance Fanatic. And bubble wrap for days. I've got plenty of extra bubble wrap now. I mean, bubble wrap upon bubble wrap upon bubble wrap upon bubble wrap. Always have Kingdom Fragrances business card. Does come with the packing slip and the receipt. And then a little note from Steve. It's all about the personal touches. Ross, thank you so much for your continued support as always. I greatly appreciate your friendship as well, bro. I really hope you enjoy the fragrances and upgrade on the Hugo. Take care, bro. Much respect. Steve, Fragrance Fanatic. Upgrade on the Hugo? Oh, wow. I ordered a 100 milliliter bottle of Boss Unlimited. Steve upgraded me to a 200 milliliter bottle. Steve, you didn't have to do that. Thank you, man. I'll never run out of this. So, but Boss Bottled Unlimited. Wow. Yeah, that's... Wow, I wasn't expecting that. YSLY. I opted for the Eau de Toilette. Steve had a fantastic price on that, and I'll tell you why I went with the EDT in just a little bit. Bulgari Aqua pour Homme, the original. Been wanting to get that for a long time now. And then finally, another one I've been wanting to get for a long time, Gucci Sport. This is a tester bottle. So we'll bust all these open, then we'll go over them individually. So first, I feel like it's only right that we go with the discontinued unicorn, because this one has gotten pretty difficult to find, especially for a decent price. One of my favorite bottles in perfumery is the Gucci by Gucci line, and this is Gucci by Gucci Sport. Excuse me, Gucci Sport by Gucci. Gotta say it correctly. So the green juice, the door knocker bottle. I'd love to get Gucci Oud and the original Gucci one day. I do have made to measure, which I don't wear enough and I actually really enjoy. But we're going to check this one out. I've heard it's just basically a generic sports scent, and I figure why not? You know, I've been wanting to get it forever. If it's basic, it's basic. We'll spray it on top of the hand. Spray and a half. If it's very green and herbaceous and a little fresh at the same time, I'll enjoy it. I like scents like that. Wow, that's soapier and fresher than I expected. There's like a little mintiness in here. I don't have the note breakdown in front of me. I haven't pulled it up on screen or anything. The screens are just my background, and then the camera, the recording of this. It's very green. I believe there's a cypress note in here, and that's believable because it's very green and herbaceous up top. But a little minty and very fresh, and almost like a little wateriness. There's definitely something giving a mintiness here, and man. So I went ahead and pulled it up. I'm very curious what this note breakdown is. Cypress, mandarin orange, grapefruit, fig. That's what's different about it. Juniper berries, cardamom, vetiver, which is spelled wrong, patchouli, and some musk mallow. So the fig's where I'm getting that juiciness mixing with the citruses. Okay, so that makes complete sense now. Okay, yeah. It's different. Now remember, that's why I wanted it, because I like fig in a fragrance. That makes sense now. It's different. And not bad different. I don't find it's as generic as what I've heard. I feel like for a sports scent, it's got to kind of doing its own thing. I'm digging it. It's not real strong coming off of my skin, but it's one of those just, you know, it's a sporty scent, for lack of a better term. There's some chips in the glass. It's a little beat up. That's okay. Gives it a little bit of character. I'm still happy with it. I'm happy with it. It's different. It's a little minty, a little juicy, very green. I like this. I like this. I can see some people not caring for it, but that's with all fragrances. It's one where this is a blind buy kind of thing, because you're not going to be able to sample it easily because it's a discontinued fragrance. If you can sample it, by all means sample it, but I don't know, I'm kind of happy to have it. Gucci Sport by Gucci. Next, we're going to go ahead and look at YEDT. So I have done a review on YEDP. I had a 10 ml decant that I won in one of Michael Dinsmore's raffles. Making sense. Shout out to you, Mike. He's one of the very few people that's authorized to sell in my group, one of the only two, and he does his raffles religiously. And I had won one of those raffles, like almost 2 years ago. I won this decant, and I finally went through it. And look, I love YEDP. It's a great fragrance. You know, I'm not going to knock it in any way, shape, or form. It's a great blue fragrance, but it gets annoying. It annoys me a little bit. After a few hours, it's kind of like, man, I wish it would die down. It's a monster on my skin. So I figured I would go with the EDT, you know. Go ahead and go the route of a little fresher, a little bit lighter. It doesn't have to be an 8 to 10 hour fragrance for me. I'll live if it's 5 to 6 hours. I'm fully anticipating that being the case. I've had a few people tell me that, oh, I get like 8 hours with the EDT. Yay for me if I get 8 hours, but it's mainly I don't want it to overwhelm me. I've got so many overwhelming scents that I want some that are a little bit easier to wear, that aren't so beastly, and I have a feeling this will be the case. Lovely atomizer. Oh yeah, that's definitely why. Yeah, much fresher. Much fresher. It doesn't have that robustness that the EDP has. It doesn't quite smell as synthetic. Upon this first spray now, because that, I'll tell you what, EDP is powerful. If you're looking for a beast, YEDP is all of that, and then some. Trust me, the EDT smells like I made the right move, though. It's essentially the same thing. Smells like it's got a little bit more citrus, maybe making the freshness amped up a little bit. It's a little lighter, but not super light. Comparatively, it's lighter. Yeah, that sage and citrus, and it's a little aldehyde-y. That's a weird word. It's got a strong aldehyde smell. That's how I should have said it. Aldehyde sounds stupid. It just does. Oh, this is beautiful. Man. This, I really want to wear Prada Luna Rosa Carbon tomorrow. So I'll probably wear this on Sunday. I might wear this tomorrow. I don't know. It smells awesome. I'm digging it. I definitely like this more than the EDP. I definitely do. Perfect for the warm weather that's been coming through. It's going to be, it was in the 70s. It's in the 70s today. Right now it's like 75 degrees here in Colorado Springs. And it's going to be like high of 81 tomorrow. So we're hitting prime spring weather. So just in time for this one. I'm excited. Look, don't feel like you have to have the EDP. YEDT, based on this first impressions, is fan-frickin-tastic. Let's move on to the next one. Bulgari Aqua, the original. Another blind buy. One that's been on the bucket list, shoot, a couple of years now. It's one I've been wanting. I love Aqua Atlantique. I love Aquamarine. Aqua Amara, take it or leave it. I have a 50 ml. It's not something I reach for all the time. I got to be in the mood for it. It's kind of a musty orange type of smell. And then the original, I have never smelled. So here we go. Big 100 ml. Steve's got fantastic prices. That's why I like to buy from Steve. So let's see. We'll spray this one. We'll go forearm. Big old wide spray. These Bulgari atomizers, they put a lot of juice on your skin. They really do. Give that a second. Let's compare. Getting a blast of that seaweed up top. It's not super bitter, but it's definitely jumping out at me as a seaweed note. Yeah, very seaweed aquatic. I can tell you right now, based off of this first sniff, not better than Marine or Atlantique. Not better than. Not sure if it's better than Amara. Not sure yet. Definitely not better than Marine or Atlantique. I haven't smelled the tonic flankers. There's 2 tonic flankers out there. This is pleasurable, though. This is nice. This reminds me of the actual beach because of the seaweed smell. This reminds me of saltwater Gulf of Mexico, that type of... It puts me there mentally. That's the visual I get when I smell it. It's solid. It doesn't come off synthetic. It doesn't come off blue. Like, I'm not getting Dylan Blue vibes. I'm not getting Sauvage vibes. I'm not getting any of that. Bleu de Chanel. None of it. It smells like a straight up beach scent that's trying to replicate something from the beach. Hence the strong seaweed note. Not getting much citrus here or anything like that. There's no citrus smell jumping out at me, but it's definitely a lot of seaweed. Saltwater type of accord. That's all it really smells like to me. Not blowing me away. I will spend some time with it. I'm not going to knock it until I spend a little bit of time with it, but it's not blowing me away. I actually like Gucci Sport better. Yeah, because it's got some character with all that fig. There's a lot of fig going now that it's dried down. YEDT is phenomenal. I'm loving that. This is getting better as it calms down. Not going to sit here and lie to you. It doesn't smell like it's coming off real heavy off of my skin, but at the same time, it could just be very airy, and I'm getting anosmic real fast because I'm smelling so many scents. But I like it. I don't love it. I like it. It's okay right now. We'll spend some more time with it, see what the future holds for it, but it's one that I had to get. I've been wanting to get for a long time, and I'll definitely spend some time with this summer. The original Bulgari Aqua. Last but not least, the big 200 ml of Boss Unlimited. Steve, you absolutely did not have to do that. Trust me. Now I have 200 ml, two 200 ml bottles from the Boss bottled line. This is massive. This is gigantic. So there you go. Boss Unlimited. Big, massive bottle. Got a buddy of mine back in Louisiana, where I'm from, that wears this religiously. That was the first time I tried it a few years ago, and I've put off getting it for a very long time, and it's always in that $30 realm. This is one of the few little understated details that I love about it, is the green, the matching green dot on the atomizer sprayer matches the font of Unlimited. But minty, pineapple, green, fresh type of scent. Give it 2 good sprays, give it a sec. Official notes: top is iced violet leaves, the heart is pineapple, the base is sandalwood and musk. And that's believable. I believe there's a little bit of mint in here. It's got a minty type of smell from what I remember. It's been a little while since I've smelled it, but I know it pretty well for the most part. It's definitely wafting doing this. Yeah, definitely a lot of violet leaf, a lot of pineapple, and that mintiness I was talking about. Is it some groundbreaker? No. Is it a joy to wear, pleasant and fresh? Yes. That's why I've been wanting it. This is a great underrated gem for the warmer weather. Not really a hidden gem, and not really a lesser known gem. People know about this fragrance. It just doesn't get any love. You know, it's an underrated fragrance is how you could look at it, especially for the hot weather. Great in the spring because of its green herbaceous qualities, the mintiness, but that fruity pineapple that it's got going for it, and the overall freshness of the scent and how light it actually is makes it great for hot weather. Yeah, it's just enjoyable. It's a little soapy. That violet leaf smells kind of in there. I guess that's why it's called iced violet leaves, because it's a mint in violet leaf. Definitely minty, a little soapy, fruity pineapple standing out. And that cream, there's a creaminess in the background, which I'm sure is the sandalwood. I'm going to attribute it to the sandalwood, but definitely happy to have it, and I'm going to need to spray it pretty heavy every time I wear it, which this is one that you can spray heavy. So that's the beauty of it. I can spray away with this one, so... I mean, thank you, Steve, for upgrading it to a 200 ml, but I really didn't need 200 ml. 100 ml was going to be plenty. But shout out to you anyway, Steve. So happy with all four of these. The most underwhelming probably have to be Bulgari Aqua, believe it or not. And until next time, do me a real quick favor. Go ahead and like, comment, subscribe, because I do appreciate all the feedback and I love hearing from you guys. What in this video do you have already? I got to tell you, my favorite pickup of this bunch is definitely YEDT. Smells fantastic. It's definitely still coming off my skin very strong. I can tell projection is solid on it. It did not lose much in the projection category, but it lost enough versus the EDP. But it's still really coming off of my skin. Now, longevity, yet to be determined. I may wear it tomorrow, if not the following day, but I'll be wearing this one very quickly because I'm very, very happy with this one. I want to say I paid 64, 62, something like that. Great price on this. I forgot exactly what it was, but I know it was one of the better prices out there. Very happy to have this. I will use this one. This one's going to make some rotations pretty heavy. Might even make a few list videos because I'm really digging the way this smells. Gucci Sport, much more of a fig fragrance than I anticipated. Very happy to have this one. It's slightly unique because it's a sport fragrance that's featuring so much fig. And a juicy fig too. It's very juicy. Boss Bottled Unlimited, as advertised, smells very familiar. I can't pinpoint exactly what fragrance it smells like at the moment, but it smells like another fragrance that I have already, or has a strong similarity to, but I'll definitely get some use out of it, especially this summer. And then, like I said, with Bulgari Aqua, whole bunch of seaside, Gulf of Mexico, saltwater beach vibes going here. Groundbreaking? No. Pleasant? Absolutely. And until next time, I will say, if you get your hands on any of these four and you give them a spray now, you might end up thanking me later. Have a good one, guys.